Keegan Glick here, back reporting for APS. I'm kidding. I'm here with Topher, one of my good friends, part of the church co-op. We interviewed Miss Malott earlier. It's actually Topher's grandmother, and Topher's worked alongside APS for a really long time, so I wanted to ask him some question as it pertains to APS. And one of the first things I've started with a few different people that we've interviewed is, what are some of the challenges that APS has helped the church co-op with in terms of making it more efficient, overcoming certain things, or just kind of your perspective on it?
I think for me personally, I haven't faced a whole lot of challenges with you guys just because the site is phenomenal, the platform is great. But I was kind of thrust into my role as the HR person. And so coming into it, it was, hey, we need somebody to take over HR at the co-op. Could you do it? Sure, I guess I could do it. But what I think the challenges that I was able to overcome, or maybe what you caught before I even had challenges, was just how easy it was. Anything that I needed in terms of support or things that I might have questions on were answered immediately, maybe not even by a customer service person, but just from me going through the website or going through the platform.
Yep.
And so I can truthfully say I have had no challenges, but I think what APS Payroll did a phenomenal job of was, even though I'm new to my role, it felt like it was a seamless transition.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have to reach out for any questions because everything was right there.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
No, I appreciate you saying that. And then what value do you see? And this is a big market. There's
Sure.
a lot of different payroll and HR companies.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing an evaluation, you got a lot of options on the table. What value specifically do you see that APS brings to the table when it comes to faith-based nonprofits?
I think the biggest thing is your love for the faith-based nonprofits. A lot of people can say, hey, we help faith-based nonprofits, but you actually love to serve them. And so for us, in our partnership with you, what we've seen is there's not just a desire to bring on new members or to bring on new customers. It's a desire to help them where they're at. And so when we talk on the phone about what you're trying to do with, getting into different organizations, or whether it's just seeing the value through your customer support, you take it more than just, hey, we want to bring on as many people as we can. We want to bring on as many people as we can because we love to serve them.
Yep.
And I think that value alone should offset anything else that we might be looking for.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then lastly, you've been in this space for a good little while. Do you have any tips for churches or nonprofits that are currently evaluating and going into the market?
Yeah, I think I'll go back to what I just said. I think my biggest tip would be to not get focused in on price or other things that might just be kind of what you immediately go towards, right? I think APS Payroll does a phenomenal job of helping our ministries and us save in the aspect of the HR world and the platform that we have. But more specifically, just like I said, I think it's just the support that you have for us. And so my hope is that if you're looking for somebody that you need to do the HR and payroll, that it goes beyond just, okay, well, who's going to be the cheapest, or, who's somebody that's basic. You want to be with somebody that you can partner with that's going to help you along the way with any questions you might have, because the HR world is always changing. So that means that you're able to come alongside me and hopefully any other organization and say, as this world is changing and as the HR realm is changing, we've got you covered. So I hope that people will look at that and look at the support that you have for them rather than just, what's the cheapest out there?
Yeah, no, that's really good advice. Well, Topher, man, appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.